ಅಮಿತ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಯು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪೋಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅ ಫ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ನೀವು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರೋದು ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ನನ್ಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಶ್ಲೋಕಾಸ್ ಡು ಯು ನೋ ಟು ಚಾಂಟ್? ಅದು ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಾ? ಹೇಳಿದಿರಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ. ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಡಿಡ್ಂಟ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಡಿಡ್ಂಟ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್? ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ.
ಅದೇ ನಂದೇ ನಾನು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ನಾನು
ಮಾಡಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ,
ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ
ಒಂದ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಎರಡು ನೀವು ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಡಿನ್ನರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ?
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಊಟವು ರುಚಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಂಡೇ ಸತ್ತೆ ಚೂಟು ರುಚಿಯಿಂದದು ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಡೇ ಸತ್ತೆ ಚೂಟು ರುಚಿಯಾ ಇಂದದು.
ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಆನ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್.
ಸೊ ಇಂಡೇ ಸತ್ತೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದ 6th or 5th or possessive ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. 6th ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇಂಡೇ ಸತ್ತೆ ಚೂಟು ಊಟ, ರುಚಿ ಇಂದದು ಸೊ ರುಚಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಅಥವಾ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸೇ ರುಚಿಯಾ ಇಂದದು ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ರುಚಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು.
ಎಸ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಂಡೇ ಸತ್ತೆ ಚೂಟೆ ರುಚಿಯ ಇಂದದು. ಓಕೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ವಾಟ್ ಅಮಿತ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಡ್? ಇಂಡೇ ಸತ್ತೆ ಚೂಟೆ ರುಚಿ ಇಂದದು ಅಥವಾ ರುಚಿಯಾ ಇಂದದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ರುಚಿಯಾ ಇಂದದು. ಇಂದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ದು, ಇಂದದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ದಿತ್ತು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಇತ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂದದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಫೈನ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ಸ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರ ಅಮಿತ್? ಸರಿ, ಓಕೆ. ನಂಬರ್ 2 ಹೇಳಿ ಇವಾಗ. ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಬೀನ್ ಟು ದ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಟುಡೇ.
ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಡ್ ಪೋಯಿಂದೆ.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ನಾನು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಟು ದ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಡ್ ಹೋಯಿಂದೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬಂದಾಗ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ದಿ ವರ್ಡ್ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಅತ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಉಕಾರ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅತ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾ ಬಂದಾಗಲೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಹಾತಕ್ಕೆ, ಆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಹತ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ಹತ್ರ ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ಅಮಿತ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟ್ರೈ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರೈಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ಸ್. ನಾನೇ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇವಾಗ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವಂಟ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. It is complex, of course. It's not straight.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಈಗ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತ್ತಾನೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸಂತೋಷ.
ಬಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷದ ಜನ ಅನ್ನಲ್ಲ,
ಸಂತೋಷವಾದ ಜನ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸಂತೋಷವಾದ ಜನ. ಸೊ
ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದಿರುವ ಜನ, ಸಂತೋಷವಾದ ಜನ. ಸೊ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಇರುವ ಜನ ಅಂತ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇವಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಇರುವ ಜನ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಪ್ರಿಯೇಟ್. ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿರುವ ಜನ.
ಸಂತೋಷಂಗ
ಸಂತೋಷಂಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಂತೋಷಗಳು ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಸಂತೋಷಮ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ.
ಸಂತೋಷಮ
ರುಚಿಯಾ ಇಂದದು ಅನ್ನತ್ರ ರುಚಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಸಂತೋಷಮ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ. ಸಂತೋಷಮ ಇರುವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ?
ಇರುವ ಇಂದ್
ಇಕ್ಕರ ಇರುವ. ಇದ್ದಾಗೆ ಇಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದ್ದ ಇಸ್ ಇಂದ, ಇರುವಾಗೆ ಇಕ್ಕರ. ಸಂತೋಷಮ ಇಕ್ಕರ
ಜನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಅವರು?
ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ಸ್.
ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹರಡುವುದಾ? ಸೇಮ
ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಅದೇನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಾಮ ಇಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಸಂತೋಷಮ ಇಕ್ಕರ ಜನು.
ಸಂತೋಷಮ ಇಕ್ಕರ ಜನು ಸಂತೋಷವನ್ನು ಹರಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಂತೋಷ ಅನ್ನುಗೆ ಏನು ಯಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸಂತೋಷನೇ, ಸಂತೋಷ ಹರಡುತ್ತಾರೆ.
ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಹೂ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅತ್ತ ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಂತೋಷತ್ತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಸಂತೋಷತ್ತ.
ಸಂತೋಷತ್ತ.
ಸಂತೋಷತ್ತ ಹರಡು
ಪರಪಂಡ. ಪರಪ್ ಪರಬ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಪರಬ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಪರವಂಡ, ಪರಪಂಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಪರಪಂಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಪರಪಂಡ ಈಸ್ ಹರಡು ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ?
ಹರಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಪರಪ್ ಈಸ್ ಹರಡು.
ಪರಪಂಡ.
Yeah. So Sama, welcome. We were just saying, we were translating the sentence. In fact, Amit was doing it. Happy people spread happiness. Okay. So Santoshu is happiness. Santoshamana Janu is happy people. One second, Amni, I need to finish this. Santoshamana Janu, Santoshatta, Parapanda. Parapanda is spread. They will spread. Okay, in plural, right? Good. That's very good. Avni, your hand was up. Go on.
Sorry for the problem with my camera. It was like it was not behaving itself. But for the one we're doing now, happy people spread happiness to others. I put Kushya ikkar jananga Kushya hardanda ellarku.
Kushya ikkara janu is correct. Kushi is okay. That's also what we use in colloquial idalva. That's fine. Kushya ikkara janu. Jananga is okay. Janagalu. Janu is people. Okay. Both are acceptable. What was the second half? That didn't sound quite okay to me.
Kushya hardanda.
Okay. Kushya, yeah. Haradanda is not what we say. We would say Harada is Kannada alva. We say Parapanda. Kushya Parapanda.
Okay.
Okay. We left the two others. Yes, Saman, go on.
Is there a difference between, so the first, the one when you like mentioned with Santosha?
Yeah.
That the verbal ending for that was parapannu, right?
No, parapanda.
Parapanda.
Parapanda for both. Yeah. We didn't include two others. I think that's a little bit redundant. And also maybe it adds an extra layer, so that's why I left it out. Two others. Itaralukku. Itararige, or Baki Tevalukku. You can say Baki as well, yeah, as in Hindi. Baki Tevalukku. Baki Tevalukku is two others. So K will always be for two. That will be the fourth one. So two others. Itaralukku, Santoshatta, Parapanda. Okay.
Sorry, repeat ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಬಾಕಿ ಏನದು? What was the word?
Okay, Baki is other alva. What is remaining? Or Itara. Itara is other, right? Itaralukku. Itararige. Baki Tevhalukku is Baki avarige. Okay.
Baki te alukku.
Santoshma va. Baki Tevhalukku. Abha barattala. Yes, that's right. Abha will join there. Baki Tevhalukku Santoshatta Parapanda. Okay. So that was good. Sorry, Ganesh, ನೀವು next ಹೋಗಿ.
Okay.
It was Vaikunta Ekadashi 2 days ago. I did Upavasa. So there are two parts to it, alva. 2 ದಿವಸದ ಮುಂಚೆ ವೈಕುಂಠ ಏಕಾದಶಿ ಇತ್ತು, ನಾನು ಉಪವಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಶೇರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ರೋಟ್. 2 ಮುನ್ನಾನ ವೈಕುಂಠ ಏಕಾದಶಿ ಉಪವಾಸ ಆಚೆ. 2 ಮುನ್ನಾನ ವೈಕುಂಠ ಏಕಾದಶಿ ಉಪವಾಸ ಆಚೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಇಟ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಟೆಲಿಗ್ರಾಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಕಟ್ಟಾದಂಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಮುನ್ನಾನ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸೇ 2 ಮುನ್ನಾನ 3 ಮುನ್ನಾನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಮುನ್ನಾನ ವಿಲ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಡೇ. ಯು ಕಾಂಟ್ ಸೇ 2 days ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟು 2 ಮುನ್ನಾನ, ಆ ಥರ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸೇಜ್. ಸೊ 2 ದಿವಸದ ಮೊದಲು ವೈಕುಂಠ ಏಕಾದಶಿ ಇತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಉಪವಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ರೆಂಡ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ರೆಂಡು ಮುನ್ನಾನ ಬೇಡ, ರೆಂಡ್ನ ಮೊದ್ಲು. ಓಕೆ, ರೆಂಡ್ನ ಮೊದ್ಲು ವೈಕುಂಠ ಏಕಾದಶಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಗಣೇಶ್? ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಒಂದನ್ನು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು.
ವೈಕುಂಠ ಏಕಾದಶಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes. We just said it, I think, probably 2-3 minutes ago.
ಇಂದದು
ಇತ್ತು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದ್ದಿತ್ತು ಎರಡು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Okay, anyone else wants to have a go at that word?
ನೀವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಮುಂಚೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಇಂದದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ.
Correct, that is the word. That's the word. Yes. So rendu is to, na is day. Rendna mudle Vaikuntha Ekadashi indadu. It was there. 2 days ago, Vaikuntha Ekadashi was there. That is the literal translation. Right? I did upavasa. Nanu upavasa madide. Adannu heli Ganesh ನೀವು.
ನಾ ಉಪವಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಐ ಡಿಡ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಉಪವಾಸವನ್ನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಉಪವಾಸವನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಉಪವಾಸ
will not be upavasa in sanketi. Upavasa becomes upavasu, right?
Correct.
Upavasu. But if you add the vibhakti pratyaya, upavasavannu. Correct. Yes.
ಉಪವಾಸಕ್ಕ ಓಕೆ, ಮಾಡಿದೆಗೆ ತಮಿಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸಾರಿ.
ಮಾಡು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಬ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟು ಡೂ? ಪಣ್ಣೆ. ಪಣ್ಣಿನೆ. ಪಣ್ಣಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಡನ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನಾಟ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಪಣ್ಣಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಡನ್. ಪಣ್ಣಿನೆ is I did. Now upavasa panni inde. Yes, that is perfectly correct actually. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to repeat that sentence before I come to Yavni. Rendna mudle Vaikuntha Ekadashi indadu na upavasatta panni inde. Okay, I had done upavasa. Okay. Avni, yeah.
Does it still make sense if you write like rendino pinti or
Renna pintile? Dino is not okay. Rendna. Okay. Rendna pintile. Yes, pintile is perfect. Pinti means back or behind or before. So rendna pintile. Yes, ಎರಡು ದಿನದ ಹಿಂದೆ. Okay. Okay, if you want to add the vibhakti pratyaya to na, you can say rendnade pintile. Okay. So rendna modle or rendnade pintile, right? Nade, that la becomes elided, it becomes da. Nade when you add da. So that's possessive. Rendnade pintile. And if you want to add the plural, you can say rendnalhade, right? Nale is the word for day, but when you say it just by itself, we say it as na, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But the plural for nale is nalha, right? Nalha, nalhade pintile Vaikuntha Ekadashi indide na upavasatta panni inde.
What would that mean? Like if you put the na in plural, like renda nandiles, I think you said.
Nalhade.
What would that mean? Because I was interpreting this rendana as like today. So what does the plural of that mean?
No, rendana is 2 days, not today.
Oh, 2 days. Okay.
Rende is 2. 2. Na is day. Okay. Rendna pintile, before 2 days. It was Vaikuntha Ekadashi.
Okay.
Or rendna mudle, right? Mudle is first, but it also means earlier. So rendna mudle, so 2 days ago, it was Vaikuntha Ekadashi. I had kept a fast. Upavasu panninde, right?
ಬಟ್
So,
ಮೊನ್ನೆಗೆ ಲಿಟ್ರಲ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಮುನ್ನೇತ್.
ಮುನ್ನೀತ್.
ಮುನ್ನೇತ್. ನೆನ್ನೆ is ನೇತ್. ಮೊನ್ನೆ is ಮುನ್ನೇತ್.
ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಈ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಮುನ್ನೇತ್. If you wanted to say literally as day before yesterday, then you can say munneth, right? So Neth is yesterday, Munneth is day before yesterday, and the day for the day before Munneth is Apar Munneth. So you go 3 days back and 3 days forward, right? And for tomorrow it is Nala, Athwa Nalesu, Nalenu, like India as well. So Nala, Nalesu, Nalenu will be mean tomorrow. Nal Nande is day after tomorrow. Nal Nande. So Nal Nande is day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow is called as Nala Nath. Nala Nath. Okay, those who are not
law is the small law, right?
Nala Nath is small la. Yeah. So I'll repeat the words. Today is Ind. Actually, ಬೇಡ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಬೇಡ. ಬದ್ರಿ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ.
Munneth for Monne or 2 days ago. Neth for yesterday. Apar Munneth for 3 days ago.
Okay, one
Similarly, Nala.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಅದನ್ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ನೇತ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೇತ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ನೇತ್, ಮುನ್ನೇತ್, ಅಪಾರ್ ಮುನ್ನೇತ್. All of them will have the half ukara. See, one thing you have to remember, as a rule, sanketi words don't end in consonant sounds. They almost always end in vowel sounds like Kannada, right? Exceptions, ul ella barattala. There are some words which you may use like ul, pol, but by and large, they will not. So 99% of the time, they will not end in a consonant sound. So if you remember that rule, then you'll be able to remember that what you think as vowel ending is probably having a sound at the end, right? Okay. And for tomorrow, day after, and the third day after?
Tomorrow is Nala, Nalesu or Nalenu.
Yes.
Day after tomorrow is Nalnand.
Correct.
And the third day ahead of us is Nala Nathu.
Nala Nathu, right? Okay. So Nala. Okay. Tomorrow is Nala, Akara ending, or Nalesu. Nal Nande, that is the retroflex la. Nal Nande, Tata Dadana Bartha. I mean, Yara last la. Nal Nande. And as you said, the next one is the plain la, Nala Nath, right? Okay. So that's good. So other in fourth sentence alva, Ganesh ni heliddu. Avni, yeah?
Because I missed the first and the second one.
Yeah.
Can I just read what I wrote out to see if it's like correct?
Sure. Shall we come to you in a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Shall we come to you, and I'll ask you to repeat those two as well. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So after Ganesh uncle finishes, I'll come to you, right? Okay. So Ganesh, ನೀವು ಅದು fourth ಆಯ್ತು. Fifth sentence ಹೇಳಿ. I spent time. ಇದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಬೇಡ. ಬೇಡ. We reached our home just now. We reached our home just now. ನೀವು if you have not attempted, it's okay, try it here. Let us do it. ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Okay.
ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಇಪ್ಪೋ ನಾಂಬ ಹಾತೆ ವಂದನಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ okay, forget your attempt and try it here again. Okay. We reached our home just now. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್.
ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮನೆ ಸೇರಿದೆವು.
ನಾವು ಇವಾಗಿನ್ನು, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೌ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಾವು ಇವಾಗಿನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯನ್ನು ಸೇರಿದೆವು ಆರ್ ತಲುಪಿದೆವು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ವರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ go from it, go at it from word to word. ನಾವು,
ನಾಂಬ or nanga.
Okay. Nanga. Correct. Good. Yes.
ಇವಾಗಿನ್ನು ಇವಾಗಗೆ ನಾನು ಇಪ್ಪೋ ಅಂತ ತಮಿಳ್.
Correct.
Okay.
Tamil alla, that is correct. Ippo is correct.
Okay. Annu is basically second vibhakti. So
Alla. It's not vibhakti here. Innu is a word. It's not a vibhakti pratyaya.
okay.
Iವಾಗ ಇನ್ನು
Ippo,
ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಇನ್ನೂನೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ಸಾರಿ?
ಇನ್ನು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ನು ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ
ಇಪ್ಪತ್ತಿನ್ನು ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತಾ?
ಇಪ್ಪೋ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಇಪ್ಪೋಗ್ ಇನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ನು ಸೇರಿದಾಗ ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ನು ಆಗಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಇಪ್ಪೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ. ನಾಂಗ
ಇಪ್ಪೋ ವಿನ್ನು
ಅಲ್ಲ. Either you do it as ippo innu, you keep them separate, or you will say ippodinnu. The ippod is the actual word. Ippod is iga, this moment, this time, right? So at present, ippod nanga ippodinnu. Okay, so we just now, okay, manege bandevu, ಮನೆಯನ್ನು ತಲುಪಿದೆವು. ಮನೆಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮನೆಯನ್ನು ತಲುಪಿದೆವು, ಮನೆಯನ್ನು ಸೇರಿದೆವು. ಹಾತ, ಗುಡ್. ನಾಂಗ ಇಪ್ಪೋದಿನ್ನು ಹಾತ, ಎಸ್.
ಸೇರಿದೆವುಗೆ ಬಿಕೇಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ವಂದನಿ ಆಗತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ ತರ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಾನು.
ವಂದಾಚಿ,
ಬಂದಾಚು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಂದಾಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ನಾಂಗ ಇಪ್ಪೋ ಇನ್ನು ಹಾತ ತಲುಪಿದೆವು. ವಿ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ರೀಚ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇರಿದೆವು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಐ ರೀಚ್ಡ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಬ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಬಂದೇಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿ? ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೆಲ್ us what the verb usage for I and we will be?
Vandanu for I.
Alla, no, it won't be. Avni, one day is correct. Amit is correct. Yes. Avni, you are saying?
Talpinu.
Very good. Yes. Talpinu or sherinu will be for plural, right? Okay. So A will be for singular ending, first person. Vande, talapine, sherine. Okay, that's for I. We will be U, right? Talapinu, sherinu, vandu, right? So the U plus the half nasal, the nasal twang will be for plural, right? So nanga, ippodinnu, hata, sherinu or talapinu. Okay. So that is how we would say it. Okay. Ganesh, gottaita? Yeah. Avni, yeah.
I just wanted to ask something else. Yeah. How do you say the word weather?
Weather, yeah. I don't know. As in, when I say I don't know, I don't think there is any colloquial word for weather. Kannadadalli ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಬದ್ರಿ?
ವಾತಾವರಣ.
ವಾತಾವರಣ is atmosphere or general
ಫಾರ್ಮಾಲಿಟಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹವಾಮಾನ.
Yeah, Vatavarana actually means the environment, the general ambience of a place, right? So Vatavarana is very commonly used in Sanketi. But for weather, Hava, Have ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಹವೆ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ. So Hava apdi ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So that's basically a borrowing from Hindi, Urdu or Persian or whatever. Yeah.
It's because the sentence length, I spent time outdoors today as it was great weather. I found everything else except that word weather.
Yeah, that's right. Because we don't actually use the word. So we say hava. Have apdi inde. We can say have or hava, right? That's what we use, right? Because the weather as such is not something that we commonly use in and of itself in language. Okay. So Avni, you can have your next go, right?
Before that, I have one question. So here, this sentence that we just translated. So this was like Nanga, Ivhagin Ginnu, Hata sherinu.
Ippodinnu.
Ippodinnu. Okay.
Yes.
And
Ivaginnu is Kannada. Ivaginnu is Kannada.
I thought, yeah, I wrote both. I thought they were
You
synonyms.
interchanged it, yeah.
Never mind. What is there any difference between using, say, sherinu and talapiyanu?
Talapinu, not Talapiyanu.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what you said, Talapiyanu actually means I will need to reach it out to somebody else. We will need to, right? So Talapinu, that is na, this is na. Okay, Talapinu, sherinu, actually in this context, there is no difference at all, right? Talapinu is literally reach. Share is to actually join, right? If you look at the word, share means to join, to unite, right?
Okay.
But in this context, share and talpu are interchangeably used with no difference. Manek serde. Kannada also we use the same thing. In Tamil, I think we generally say sere only. We don't have another common word for reach.
So, ತಮಿಳಲ್ಲಿ
Sorry?
ತಮಿಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಂದೆ ಅಂತ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಇಪ್ಪತ್ತಾನ ವೀಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಸೇಂದೆ.
ಹೇಳಿ, ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ.
ನಾ ಇಪ್ಪೋ ವೀಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಸೇಂದೆ ಅಂತ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ತಮಿಳಲ್ಲಿ?
ಇನ್ ತಮಿಳ್, ಯಾ. ನಾ ಇಪ್ಪತ್ತಾ ವೀಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಸೇಂದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಇವಾಗಿನ್ನೋ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಸೇರಿದೆ. ಇನ್ ತಮಿಳ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ನಾ ಇಪ್ಪದಾ ವೀಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಸೇಂದೆ. But you won't even say ಸೇಂದೆ, you say ನಾ ಇಪ್ಪದಾ ವೀಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದೆ, ನಾ ಇವಾಗಿನ್ನೋ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದೆ, right? So that is Tamil, right? So here we say ನಾ ಇಪ್ಪೋದಿನ್ನು ಹಾತಾ ಶೇರಿನೆ. So ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು, you can say it that way as well in Kannada also. ಇವಾಗಿನ್ನೋ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದೆ, right? ನಾನು ಇವಾಗಿನ್ನೋ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದೆ is Kannada, right? In Sanketi it will be ನಾ ಇಪ್ಪೋದಿನ್ನು ಹಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದೆ. ನಾ ಇಪ್ಪೋದಿನ್ನು, that doesn't change. ಹಾತಕ್ಕೆ, that's the fourth vibhakti. ಹಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದೆ, right? Okay. So, right, Avni, sorry, any other question before we move on to Avni?
Yeah, just one question, Shrikaanth.
Yeah.
Talpiyanu means taluputtene.
Talapinu is, okay, right. Talapinu is we reached, right? Talapanu is we will reach. Talapanu. Varanu is we will come. Pohanu, we will go. Talapanu is we will reach.
Taluputteve, alva?
Yes, Talapanu is we will reach. Talaputteve, correct. Talapiyanu actually means I will make it reach. ನಿಮಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತೇನೆ, ಇಸು ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ತಲಪಿಯನು becomes that, ಸೇರಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಸೊ ನಾನು ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ನ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತಲುಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ತಲಪಿಯನು. ರೈಟ್, ಓಕೆ.
நான் பேக்கேஜா, let's keep it simple. நான் பேக்கேஜா உங்களுக்கு தலப்பியணி or தலப்பியணி. There will be two pieces, தலப்பியணி or தலப்பியணி. That is the isu pratyaya. So in Sanketi, ipi is the equivalent of isu in Kannada. That's the causative basically, right? It's the causative. Okay. Badri, ನಿಮ್ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಹೇಳಿ.
ತಲು or ತಲಾ, ತಲುಪಿಯಣಿ or ತಲಪಿಯಣಿ?
ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ತಲಾನೇ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ತಲುಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಅದು ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಈವನ್ ಇನ್ ಸಂಕೇತ ವೆನಿಸಿ ತಲಪಾನೇ ಹೇಳೋದು, ತಲ್ಪಿತಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ. ಸೊ ಆನೆ ಯೂಶಲಿ ಬರೋದು. If you say "oo," they won't laugh. Don't worry. So talpiche, and so it's absolutely fine, but it's just not the way it's usually said. Okay. So Avni, I think we have another 2 minutes before we get cut off and come back. So tell us what were those two sentences you translated first. Which somebody else
so the first one, today's dinner was tasty. Indenate chute ruchi indu.
Yeah. So Indenate chute ruchi indadu. Okay. Indadu.
Okay.
I know when we speak, sometimes we don't speak it clearly. So indadu. So indadu. Okay.
Okay.
So because indu means iddu. Okay, having, it being there. Okay, that's a different formation. Which was that the second sentence you also translated?
The second one, I had been to the temple earlier today.
Yeah.
Indeno, well, I didn't know how to put like earlier. Should I like put munna? So I just put Indeno vachale na devasthanokku poitu vande.
Okay, na devasthanattukku. Okay, devasthanattukku, right? So,
Yeah.
so indenu vachala na devasthanattukku poitu vande. I went and came back. Atho poinde, I had been there, right? Earlier, so because you said vachala, you probably don't need to say earlier. Okay, we don't. Earlier in itself, I think that exact translation isn't here in this context. You can say tusu po modle. So a little while ago.
Yeah.
Tusu po modle na devasthanattukku poinde or poitu vande. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So hang fire there. We will let us actually log out and log back in now. Okay.
Shrikant, can you repeat your last statement? Tusu to.
Tusu po. Po is actually podinvala ade time. Tusu po modle. Tusu is a little. Okay. So there are at least three or four words for a little. Solpa annadike tusu gap itkodi saak sadike. Aita tusu po modle.
Tusu is also a Kannada word.
ತುಸಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ತುಸಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಯೂಶಲಿ, ತುಸು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಐ ನೆವರ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಕನ್ನಡ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್ ಲೇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈ ಲೈಫ್. ನಮ್ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು ಬರೀ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಉತ್ತರ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಕಡೆ ಕೆಲವರು ತುಸು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
ಹೌದು.
I had never heard of it before. So I had always thought it was only a sanketi word, but I learned later that it wasn't just a sanketi word, but it's also used in Kannada. So, okay. Avni, you had a question, right?
I had a crack at the one we left.
Yeah. Tell us.
But the word whether that's the only word I left out.
Okay, that's good. We have attempted that. That's good. Yeah. What else do you want to try? Do you want to try one more sentence?
Maybe next one.
Yeah.
Okay. After heavy festive lunch, I would like to sleep for a while to do justice to the food.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah. 1 second. Okay, you have a try. If you want, you can leave out to do justice to the food. I think it complicates it immensely.
Oh, I tried it though. I tried.
You tried. Go on.
Okay. Shoot on mele na tunkeno chudintukku nyayo pannukku.
Good. Okay, that's fine. So it's an additional class, right? So just go for the first bit now. After heavy lunch, I would like to sleep for a while.
Shoot on mele.
Yes.
Na tunkeno.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na and for a while, for a little while, right? How do you say that? We just said that word, right?
Solpo.
Tusupo. A little bit. Yeah. Okay. Shoot on mele. So after lunch, right? And if you want to say festive, you have to say habbatte chute anamele.
Okay.
Habbu is festival, right? Habbatte. Habbu is festival. It's from Sanskrit word parva. Parvan. So habbatte chute anamele na tusupo tunkiyanu. I need to sleep for a while.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right? So tunkiyanu. Or you can say, okay, that's fine. Let's keep it that way, right? So habbatte chute anamele. So afterwards, na tusupo a little while, tunkiyanu need to sleep, right? If you say tunkiyani, I will sleep for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay. And what you said, the rest of it is also correct. Absolutely right. Yeah. Chutukku nyayata pannakku, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, let's leave that out. I think it's a little over, right? You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. So that's good. Sama, we will go with you next. Okay. What shlokas do you know to chant? Shloka is shloka, so don't worry. Shloku is shloka, right? And you're muted as well.
What is let's see. I remember who, but what is the word for what?
Okay, let's say which shlokas, right? Which shlokas rather than what.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the word for this and that?
This and that is so like he is Alula.
Badri ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಮೊದಲನೇ ದಿನದ ಪಾಠ ಯತ್ನ ಅತ್ನ.
Itna atna is how many? This much, that much. Ishtu ashtu ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Itna
ನಾನು
is
ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟುಗೆ ಅತ್ನ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀನಿ, ಎಷ್ಟುಗೆ ಅತ್ನ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀನಿ.
ಎಷ್ಟು is atna, correct. Okay. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ which shlokas? How many shlokas ಅಲ್ಲ? We have asked which shlokas, right?
ಹೌದು.
So ಈ ಇದು is ಇದು. ಗಣೇಶ್ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಅದು
ಅದು is which. Okay. Okay. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬರಲ್ಲ actually. That's why I said adu is what. So we need which here, alva. So yava. Yava, we are looking for the word, right? So inda is e, anda is anda is which?
Anda.
Yeah, anda is the word you're looking for here.
What are inda and anda?
ಇಂದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ, ಇದು ಈ ಆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂದ ಅಂದ, ಯಾವ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ.
Right.
Avani, yes, yeah.
If you were to say what shlokas do you know, would it be atta?
No, I think you mean atha. Okay, could be, but
Like,
yeah, let's atha. Okay, entaha.
Like
What
atta.
sort of? Basically, it means what sort of. But yes, it is used interchangeably. But let's leave it here for now. Okay. So anda. Badri, ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. Let Sama attempt this sentence and I'll come to you.
No, I'll just ಅಂದನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸೊನ್ನೆ and cap ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು.
ಅದೇ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದ.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's all the clarification.
Yes.
So
Yeah, Sama, yes, back to you.
Anda shloka.
Shloku is singular. Shloku is singular. What is the plural?
Shloku is singular. Plural.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's go to it there. You just stay with the singular form. Anda shloku, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Anda
Yeah, go
shloku. Ni. And then what was no? So I remember the ending, and the ending would be and then the verb is yeah, I can't find the verb actually.
Okay, I'll tell you what. It may be a little tricky because the usage is different from what you would expect, right? It's very similar to what we say in the South Dravidian languages anyway, Kannada and Tamil. In Kannada, we would say, ನಿನಗೆ ಯಾವ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಲು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So va, come. Which ones come to you? So that's what we say rather than no, right? So unk, okay, it's not ni or na, unk, right? So here we are using the fourth vibhakti here, right? So ni becomes un. Unk anda shlokanga varanna means which shlokas do you know? Basically, come to you, right? As in come to your mind. Can you recall basically? Unke anda shlokanga varanna. Shlokanga is the plural, right? But if you want to say which shlokas are you able to recite, right? Unke, so I'll say it in Kannada first. Ninage yava shlokagalannu helalu barutte. Unke and shlokangala. So that's the first vibhakti, right? Shlokangala chollakku varandu. Chollakku, to tell. Varandu comes, right? Unku and shlokangala chollakku varandu. Avaniya?
If you were to say what shlokas do you know how to chant, I wrote unka and shlokangala japo panak varande.
Correct. Very good. Japu pannakku varandu. So to do japa. Japu pannakku varandu. Japa madalu barutte.
And could you just repeat the plural of shloko?
Shlokanga. Shlokanga.
So why is it not shloka hala?
Yeah, ukara ending alli anga serutte. So all words ending with ukara, the plural will be anga.
Okay.
So, for example, kudu. Kudu is koda, the pot. Kudu becomes kudanga. Likewise, ha becomes hanga. Akara ending also becomes nga, hanga.
Yeah, just like dhanyavadu, dhanyavadanga.
Dhanyavadanga, exactly. Right? Ukaranta always adds up to the anuswara and the ga. That's a very good observation. We use dhanyavadanga almost every class.
Yeah.
So and that's the way to relate. Ganesh Sheli.
ಓಕೆ ಸಪೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಾವು
Yeah.
ಯಾವ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ತೆರಿಂಜತ್ನ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತಾ?
ತೆರಿಂಜತ್ನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಅಷ್ಟು, ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ನೋ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಕ್ ಅಂದ ಶ್ಲೋಕಂಗ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಾನ್ನ, ಗೊತ್ತಿವೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಿರಾನ್ನ. ಅಥವಾ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ ತೆರಿ is the word. Terinjiranna. Teri is the verb. To know. Teri is to know. Unk and shlokanga terinju ranna. Tilidu ive. Ranna is ive, plural. Unk and shloku terinju randu is which shloka, singular, do you know? Singular. Rand. Right? But plural will be unk and shlokanga terinju ranna. Okay. Okay. Sama, we can you can try one more sentence, yeah?
I have a question about this one first.
Yes.
So the sentence, the default form, or the first form that you mentioned, it was unka and the shlokanga varanga. So that was like, which shlokas come to you?
Varanna.
Varanna.
Yes.
Not varanga. Okay.
No, varanna.
And then there was another form that you mentioned, which was like shlokangala cholakku varandu.
Yeah.
So this one, like, what purpose does their la after shlokanga serve?
Okay. Unke and shlokangala. That is the actually we have added the second vibhakti there. Right? So actually when you say shlokanga, there is a la that is hiding at the end. That's the plural. Anga is actually angal, la. That's the kalu, galu we say in Kannada as well, right? So the la is not pronounced when you speak, but it reappears when a sandhi occurs. Such as when you have to add the vibhakti pratyaya, right? So, vunku and shlokangala chollakku varande. To tell, you know, which of them come to you, basically, right? So basically about chanting. Chollak varande is, do you know to chant? Know to chant. Okay. Fine. So you can try one more sentence. We are looking. Okay. It's a simple one, I think. I mean, as in, it's not too long. Those are walking in the backyard.
Those are walking.
In the backyard.
Okay, so those would be, so that's awa. They, well, that's they.
That's right. They is for human. We are talking about those, as in non-human, right?
Mm-hmm. So like awa, iwa is like these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all humans, right? So
Correct.
I guess
Yes.
those.
Yes. Okay, I'll make it easy for you. Abhiya.
Abhiya. Okay.
Abhiya.
Mm-hmm. So those are walking in the backyard. So backyard is like back in the backyard is like backyard ille, but the word
Yes.
for backyard is it like padakula?
Padakala.
Padakala. Padakala ille. Padakala dille. Dille.
Padakale endulle.
Padakala endulle. So aviya padakala endulle are walking. So walk is
I think we discussed this last class, the walk, word for walk. Or maybe 2 classes ago.
Yeah, maybe I missed it.
Nadavu.
Nadavu.
Nadavu is the verb for walk.
Okay.
Which is a reminder that you need to listen to the or watch the video.
Yeah.
Nadavu is the verb. Yeah. Abhiya padakale endulle are walking.
Mm-hmm. So so the verb is nadava, you said, right?
Nadavu. Yeah.
Nadava. And then
what is the progressive? What is the thing that appears for progressive? Continuous. You specifically asked me about this in the last class.
Yeah, I remember this one. So I think Rani.
Rani is I am there.
I am there. So Randa. No,
Randa is
human.
Yeah, human. Yes. Yeah. We just discussed this word even in this class. So Randa is for human. What is for non-human? Plural. Ranna.
Okay.
But what you have not brought the continuous yet, the progressive bit. And that's what you specifically asked me, I think, in the last class.
Yeah, that's okay, I remember it. So that's the Arnand ending.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell us the full sentence now.
Yeah. So aviya padakale endulle.
Yeah.
Nadiyan Rana.
Nadavan Ranna. Yeah. Avya Padaklendulle Nadavan
Rana.
Okay. Right. That's fine. Badri Niyamu, I think you haven't had a go today, Alva. You have a go at 2 sentences. Which is the river that flows in your city? Okay. Start from scratch here. ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಮರ್ತು ಬಿಡಿ. Try and do it from here. Which river?
No.
Okay, which I'll simplify this for you. Which river flows in your city? ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಹೊಳೆ ಹರಿಯುತ್ತದೆ?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಂತನಕ್ಕೆ ಉಂಗಡೆನಾ?
ಉಂಗಡೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಊರು ಅಂತ ಪದ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್
ಊರು?
ಊರತ್ಲೆ ಅವ್ರ ಊರ್ಲೆ ಅಂತನಾ?
ಊರುಳ್ಳೆ.
ಊರುಳ್ಳೆ.
ಊರಿಂದುಳ್ಳೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ನಗರತ್ತುಳ್ಳೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ಲಿ ಸೇ ಸಿಟಿ, ಊರುಳ್ಳೆ, ಊರಿಂದುಳ್ಳೆ.
ಓಕೆ. ಉಂಗಡೆ ಊರಿಂದುಳ್ಳೆ. ಅಂದ. ವಿಚ್?
ಎಸ್, ಅಂದ.
Last time you heard all sanketis have grown around Kaveri. So for every river we only call Kaveri.
Correct.
So can you use the word Kaveri here?
Yes, you want to, you can use it. Absolutely fine.
Ungade ಊರಿಂದುಳ್ಳೆ ಅಂದ ಕಾವೇರಿ.
ಹರಿ, ಹರಿನೇ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಫ್ಲೋ ಇಸ್ ಹರಿ.
ಹರಿಯುತ್ತದೆ. ಹರಿಯುತ್ತದೆ. ಹರಿಯಣು
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಹರಿಯಣು ಇಸ್ ಹರಿಯಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ
ಹರಿಯಂದದು.
ಹರಿಯಂದು, ಹರಿಯಂದದು ಬರಲ್ಲ. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಹರಿಯಂದದು, ರೈಟ್? ಹರಿಯಂದು.
ಉಂಗಡೆ ಊರಿಂದುಳ್ಳೆ ಅಂದ ಕಾವೇರಿ ಹರಿಯಂದು.
ಹರಿಯಂದು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ. ಹರಿಯತ್ತೆ, ಹರಿಯುತ್ತಿದೆ.
ನೀವೊಂದು ಹೊಳೆ ಅಂತ ಪದ, ಹೊಳೆ ಅಂತ ಪದ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ.
ಪುಳ.
ಪುಳ, ಓಕೆ.
ಪುಳ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರಿವರ್. ಯಾ. ಉಂಗಡೆ ಊರಿಂದುಳ್ಳೆ ಅಂದ ಪುಳ ಹರಿಯಂದು. ಹರಿಯತ್ತೆ, ಹರಿಯುತ್ತಿದೆ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹರಿಯಾಣ್ ರಾಂದ್. ಸೊ ಉಂಗಡೆ ಊರಿಂದುಳ್ಳೆ ಅಂದ ಪುಳ ಹರಿಯಾಣ್ ರಾಂದ್ is flowing. Avani, yeah.
Could you just repeat what do you say, like for a while?
For what?
Like for a while, like in one of the sentences.
For a little while, okay.
Yeah,
Tusu po. Tusu po. Tusu is a little. Po or podu is while or time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And also I'll have to leave in a minute.
Okay. No worries. No worries at all. Okay. That's fine. Badri, one other sentence try ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು.
Next.
Which is the river ಆಯ್ತು? Okay. ನೀನ್ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸರ್ದಿ ಪಾಯಸ ಅದಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? We discussed it already, I think, last week. Which is ಅದು ಆಯ್ತು. Okay. What is you? Okay. Today I walked 5 kilometers.
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು 5 ಕಿಮಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕೊಂತೀನಿ.
ಕಿಮಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡಿ, ನೀವು ಮಾತ್ರವಾಗಿ ಕಿಮಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು?
ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಪದ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ಕಿಮಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಕಿಮಿ ಕ್ರಿಮಿ ಬೇಡ.
ನಡೆದೆ. ಇಂಡೇಸು.
Yes.
ನಾ.
Yes.
5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ನಡೆದೆ.
Perfect. Yes, that's right. ಇಂಡೇಸು ನಾ 5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ನಡೆದೆ. So again, I am adding the vibhakti pratyaya. That is how it sounds natural in Sanketi. 5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ನಡೆದೆ. So 5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಡೆದೆ. ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹಳ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ನಡೆದೆ. 5 kilometer nadande is okay as well, but I naturally gets added there as the pratyaya. But that was perfect. Okay, sure. So shall we finish on that note?
Shrikaanth, what is the assignment for this week?
Yes, I was about to say. So what I would like to do, I think we can actually have more sentences, not very complex ones. Try and only give sentences that are going to use words that we have already learned. Okay. Adan madana. Then what I would actually like to do is today, each of you, I think we've got 4. I'll leave Avni out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. So the sentences that each of you said, can you write that and post it? Okay. And in a phonetic manner, please. Yeah.
I'll do few sentences if I find time.
Yeah, and if you're able to give other people sentences to do, you can do that, right? So each of you can post between 2 and 3 sentences, no more than that. Okay. But everybody needs to post, right? So if each of you give between 2 and 3, we'll have 10 to 15 sentences. So that's a great assignment. And hopefully others can work on that. Yeah.
And I have one final question before we quit. So na is the first person singular, like I.
Yes.
And then today, like a few minutes ago, we had this sentence. 2 days ago on Vaikuntha Ekadashi, we did fasting, or we fasted. So that one had like Renden na modlu.
Yeah.
So what does that na serve?
That na is the word for day. Naale is also na. Rendu na modlu, 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So na is both I and also for the word day. Naale is said as na. Again, there also the la reappears in Sandhi.
Okay.
But when you speak, you don't say naale. You just say na. Athin na modlu vanda. Athin naal modlu tha. We don't say usually.
Okay.
Na is the word for day as well, right? So, and remember, I have said, in formations for the pronouns, na becomes n, right? In the other vibhakti formations, ni becomes un, right? And adu, when you add the vibhakti pratyaya between vibhaktis 2 to 7, it always behaves as at, right? So adu, Attite, attikku, atta, attannu, attindulle. So the att is the word. Okay. So adu is the base word, but between 2 and 7, it becomes att. Similarly, idu becomes it. And adu becomes at, right? So just remember that as the basic rule. Okay. You won't go wrong after that. You don't have to individually remember.
The adu becomes atha, the big tha.
Alla, atta. ಅತ್ತಹ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂತಹ, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ವರ್ಡ್. ಅತ್ತಹದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಎಂತಹದು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಅದು is atta, and that is the alpa prana, not the mahaprana. ಅದು ಅತ್ತ, ಅತ್ತಣ್ಣು, ಅತ್ತಕ್ಕೆ, ಅತ್ತಣ್ಣು.
So ಈಗ if I want to ask, say ಅದರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದು whatever, ಅದರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಅತ್ತ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅತ್ತೆ, ಅತ್ತು. So adu becomes attu. So remember that adu becomes attu, attite.
Okay. So
attinde. Yeah, attinde or attite is both okay.
So the big tha is when it is entahada, andre to what sort of.
Actually, yes. So it's actually attaha, but when you speak, the taha becomes tha. Athade, attaha. Okay. Okay. So let's park our discussion for this week here. Okay. So ellarukku ಧನ್ಯವಾದங்க. போயிட்டு வராங்க.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Dhanyavad. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.